Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane and I'm going to be doing a beautiful roundup reading for the week. Yes, I am. So what we have is the Two of Wands, and the next one is wanting more for others puts me into an energy of abundance. And I feel that the big message for this card really is not only following your heart's desires, but it's almost like saying, make sure that it's good for everybody. That you're actually offering something that's going to help somebody. We put a lot of emphasis through the, I guess, decades now, as into, you know, people stepping on people's heads. The rich minority just kind of like ramshod through, like, I guess, the populace to get rich. It's always about more, 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 and it doesn't matter if you get value or not. Just look at me, I'm rich, I'm famous, and I have everything. And we're really going into a different kind of period where it's trying to bring it back to, or at least I feel like Spirit's trying to bring it back into something that's more meaningful. In other words, not only they do want you to get rich, they do want you to be happy, but tons and tons and tons of money doesn't make you happy. Just makes you have a lot of things. That's it. That's the major thing. And let's face it, after a certain amount of money, you're going to start questioning what is going to make you feel better, right? It's not about more, more, more. And you see like the rich moguls and you're going, well, how much more money do you need? Then you're going to have to start like shifting and seeing, how can I give back? How can I help people help themselves? And you can be offering a service. You can be baking delicious bread that's healthy for people. And that's giving back because they're getting quality. They're getting yummy for their tummy. And I love everybody who bakes, who does like fresh baking. Myself, I love it. I go to any shops that do offer it. And it's that kind of stuff that I like. But it's not people who are doing it to mass produce and kind of, you know, bowl over the rest of the population with their richness. They're just trying to offer something that they love to other people. And I find that when there's that intent, when you want to offer something great to people, you want to offer them value for their money, I think that these people stand more to succeed. In not just money-wise, they succeed as in being happier, being fulfilled, knowing what they want out of life. So I think that that is the big thing here, Pisces, that they're trying to say in everything that you do. When you see your trials, because we've been dealing with that, I'm coming back to the week's readings, when you see the trials and the things that you've had to gone through, instead of seeing them as a great big weight on your back, if you see them as beautiful challenges to overcome, that's going to bring you more, that's going to enrich your life. When you enrich other people's lives, you double that and triple that over. So they're asking you to contemplate, and that's the reading we're going to do for this morning. They want you to contemplate what that is in your life. What's going to give to you and give back at the same time, and how that's going to enrich your life. So I'm going to pull the Hidden Realm, Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. These are the last two readings for the week. And tomorrow I do believe we're doing the moon readings now. Yeah, I think actually it is. I think the full moon in Leo is happening tomorrow. So we're going to be looking at that as well. Yay! My baby boy is a Leo. So, yep. And he's got the mane, the cat mane. He's bearded, lots of hair. Yeah, and he looks like a lion too. The camel boy. Small steps, asking for help. Right. Remember, we are all in this together. And I like the two and the small steps. It's kind of telling you the same thing. Plan this and plan it well. I feel like plan it well and surround yourself with the people that are going to help you in this journey, because it's going to make the trials feel better if you just tackle everything one thing at a time. Okay, that's what I'm doing these days. I'm tackling one thing at a time, getting my paperwork done. I'm gonna do different things to improve my days, improve my situation. A little bit goes a long way, Pisces. A little bit every day in your life creates massive changes. Sometimes we try to tackle everything so wholeheartedly. We go, full dead ahead on things, and we cause ourselves, I don't know, so much. You have 33. I love 33. A lot of threes. Being seeing a lot of threes today. I've enjoyed very much working with this deck again. I forget how much I love this deck. What is it again? I always forget what the name of it. It is The Influence of Angels. The Influence of Angels. The Moon. Six of Wands. Page of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. Look at that hard work that you're doing. Yeah, the first row is already talking about the illusion of victory, that small steps don't make a difference, but they do. Because it's the quality work that you do. It's not just the stuff that you're, it's not just the huge steps that you're taking. Ace of Wands. It's grabbing that spark, that idea, and building it into something. The biggest block that you can create for yourself is believing that the things that you learn and the things that you move forward with, the ideas, even though they're like, new situations, that they're not going to get you anywhere. That you're still blocked somehow. The Two of Wands is showing up again. Okay? Contemplation is a big part of what you are and how you're doing things. When you think things through, is your mind and your energy letting you know where you need to go next. A plan of action is never not worth having. Ooh. Yeah. You have the Ace of Swords. Okay. All right, my beautiful Pisces. So here is the beautiful message from Spirit. Contemplation is a very important part of doing anything, okay? Because when you do the Two of Wands, you think innovatively. You look at your choices. You look at the potential. You're practically on the threshold of something, okay? And you're discovering something about yourself and a partnership between you and what you're going to be doing with your life or with somebody else, okay? This give and take, it belongs everywhere in your life. It belongs in career and friendships and love partnerships. It is always a give and take. I know a lot of people, they say don't expect anything from others. And in some shape and form, that's absolutely correct. But having been in a relationship for 35 years, I can tell you that there's a lot of give and take that happens. And it's called caring for somebody else's feelings. It doesn't mean that you have to become totally different. But there is you, there is them, and then there is you together with them. And that is always something that will always be. You can't separate that. When you're with somebody, you become something different with them as well. Okay? That's just the way it is. It's your energies combining together to create something new. Doesn't necessarily mean that you are giving something up. If you think that you're gaining something, that would be a better way of thinking. Okay? You're gaining new insight, new ways of being, new ways of doing. Just the only part you can't forget is to be who you are as well. To be loyal to yourself too, okay? Do not forget who you are. So, this applies in all parts of your life. So you're going to be starting small steps, and you're also going to be asking for help as you go. And it doesn't mean that you're not as far as you'd like to be. You are simply walking the path, Pisces. Okay? The illusion of success is that the end goal is the be-all. And the end goal is not the be-all. The accolades and everything that you get, the small steps can be just as rewarding. I found that sometimes the end goal is very anticlimactic. You get to it and you go, that's it, that's all that happened. Getting there was a lot more fun than ending on the base and going, I'm done and I won. Okay? So remember, with the Page of Wands coming in, that excitement, that fire of learning and going and playing optimistic, implementing these ideas and learning to use that energy to meet your goals. Sometimes that's the whole fun, because you get to focus that energy into something fun and you feel at your best when you're creating. So don't forget that. And the better you feel, the more you know you're on the right path. Remember, this card's coming in. Remember, it has to have a balance because it won't be sustainable otherwise. The Ace of Wands, as I said, again, creating this beautiful thing, that spark of energy that comes in, that wand, that fiery excitement as your ideas take shape. Okay? Again, don't be deluded or have the illusion that these things are not important. Sometimes they are the most important. That first idea striking passion in your brain is sometimes a lot more fun than the rest of it. Okay? So, you have the Eight of Swords here. This is usually the card of block. This is the one that's telling you that, well, that's not the way you've done it before. That because you're not rushing or running, you start letting helpless thoughts come in. Well, I'm not moving fast enough, and I'm not really progressing. And I'm, look at all the people who've gotten things done a lot quicker. You have to be careful with that. As I said, planning is this part. It's not necessarily the victory part, the end part, and being revered. Oh, you did it. You are a star and you are the leader. It's not necessarily the best part of it. That's just the end part of it. The best part of it sometimes is just the inspiration you get from doing the work. So remember that the Two of Wands is just as important. The contemplating and the innovative thinking and committing to the new direction, glimpsing the bigger picture, is just as important as the rest of the steps on your journey. And it also lets you really write out and think out everything that you want and how that's going to give you a sense of accomplishment and fun. Okay? It helps you balance out what you're putting out there to what you're going to get back. Okay? So you have the Nine of Swords here with the Eight of Swords. Of course, this point A to point, end is going to make you feel sometimes like, I don't know if I'm doing, I'm going to stress out about it. I'm going to worry if it's going to work. Why do I may overthink and worry. And what they're telling you is don't let those negative thoughts take hold. Tap back into the inspired energy that brought you to that place to begin with. Take the lead away from these repressed thoughts and back into that beautiful fire of seeing things coming together. And fill yourself with the creative force of that beautiful fire. Okay, that Two of Wands. That initially you have the Ace, the Two, and the King. All great concentration. All great ways to feed the fire within. Okay, and then you have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is kind of cut through the anxiety, back into your leadership role to take control of the situation and make it a very beautiful, dynamic thing to have. Okay? Be decisive, be courageous, take a chance, do the thing, and get yourself out of a block. Absolutely. Get yourself out of that block. You don't need to stay there at all. So, working hard at your dreams, at your plans, take control and have the breakthroughs that you need to get yourself out of these blocked and repressed sort of situations that sometimes we like to, the indecision and the fear of change, it helps, it scares us, it holds us back somehow. And remember, that's an illusion, okay? It is an illusion that your small ideas can't be big, that they're not going to get you anywhere. Make that breakthrough. Cut through that crap, especially of the mind. Cut through that crap, that anxious thinking that you have, that you can't be more than the sum of your parts, okay? You are so much more. So much more. All right, so this has been the reading for this morning. Kind of took a different turn than I thought it was going to be. I guess they're going to be concentrating more on the give and take in the second reading. So I hope you can join me then. I'm going to send you love, light, and blessings. And until then, bye for now, beautiful ones.